Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Chester Racecourse here on Wednesday. It is the 8th of May 2024. Gonna look at the stakes races on the program from Chester, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the stakes action races 4 and 5, the 305, and the feature 340. The 305, the fourth race, it is the Cheshire Oaks. It's a fillies listed stakes for Class 1 horses going for a purse $152,500, race for 3-year-old fillies only here in this Oaks trial. 9 horses are going 2,200 meters or mile 3/8 on the turf course. My top selection here, I'm going to go take the 2-horse Beely. I'm going to go 284 in the Tricast Trifecta. 284 Tricast Trifecta, top selection 2-horse Beely. This 3-year-old filly by Camelot here. Jonathan Eagaz trains. Kieran Schumark gets the mounts. The horse's most recent ad came 26th of April at Sandown during the bet 365 mile fixture, a mile and a quarter in Class 2 fillies novice race, and she got down the race well. She finished second by 1/4 lengths that day. As a 5-2 favorite, she sat back early. She slowly made her way in the stride. She just missed late, but she had a great trip that day, and she ran her heart out first off the bench. Speed favoring track with a not so ideal post draw, but I think she has some thoroughly paced to overcome it. I think she'd get a trip to win. On debut, she ran the 4th of October in Nottingham, 1 mile in a Class 5 fillies novice race, or excuse me, Class 5 fillies main race. She finished second by a nose that day, and again, she stayed the trip well. She was forwardly paced. She quickened up nicely. Again, just missed, but she should have broke her main that day. She ran her heart out. Coming to a longer trip today, she has some stamina. She has some speed, which is always something you want on this course. I'm going to give her a shot to win here. I think the 8-horse Rubies and are red for William Buick and Aidan O'Brien and Coolmore. Weird combination, Buick and O'Brien, but I think this horse, another maiden, could get a trip to win. Ran okay last time out in April, Leopardstown, a mile and a quarter in a fillies maiden race. She finished second by 2 1/4 lengths. The winner had the jump on this horse, but she got around the race course well. On debut at Galway, again, the trip was too short over the mile, but she ran a really decent third. Another horse, she has a very good poster, could be forwardly paced. I think she goes up a lot with the added trip. Getting Buick up, like I said, a weird combination, but let's make it to the winner's circle with this one. I'll use her on the quad pot, but to recap my selection for the 4th, the 305 from Chester, it's the Cheshire Oaks. Going to take the 2-horse Beely. Give kudos to the 8-horse Rubies are red. 284 Tricast Trifecta, 28 in the multi-race. The 5th race now, the 340. It's the feature of the program. It is the Group 3 Chester Vase Stakes. It's a Group 3 event for Class 1 horses going for $178,000 purse. Race for 3-year-olds here. Field 6 horses going 2,400 meters or a mile and a half here in the Derby trial locally. My top selection, I'm going to go with the 4-horse here, Grosvenor Square. I'm going to go 452 in the Tricast Trifecta. 452 Tricast Trifecta. Top selection of 4-horse Grosvenor Square. This 3-year-old colt by Galileo. Aidan O'Brien trains. Ryan Moore gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the Group 3 Everfield Stakes at Leopardstown, a mile and 1/8 on heavy ground, 21st of October. And the horse won by 4.5 lengths that day, and he had the speed to win. He quickened up nicely. Nobody was catching him on the demanding ground. He's getting an extra 3 furlongs off the last race, which shouldn't be a problem. He could be forwardly paced. He's drawn very well. I know he's a very short priced horse, but he could definitely win here. I think I'll do better than City of Troy did last week in the Guineas. Prior to that, he ran the Group 2 Beresford Stakes at Curra, 1 mile on the 23rd of September. He finished third by 1 3/4 lengths that day, and he just, took a little bit of time to get in the stride that day. A little lackadaisical early on. He got down the race course well, but he should have did a lot better there. And then prior to that, in the main race at Galway over the mile and the 1/8, he won by 2 1/4 lengths that day, and he had the speed to win that day. He got the job done with some time left over. He goes up a lot with a longer trip. Drawn well, has some further pace. Let's give him a shot here. I think the 5-horse Hinlaw for Godolphin, Charlie Appy, and William Buick get the trip to win. Also, 3-year colt by DeBowie, most recently at Newbury over the mile 3/8 in the Class 2 main race in April. He won by 5.5 lengths that day, and he was wide, but when he had the turn of foot, he drew quickly. That was a very good run on second outing. On debut in March at Southwell over the mile 3/8 in the Class 5 novice race, finished second by a nose that day, and again, he just missed that day, but he had a good forwardly paced trip. He, like I said, got around the race course well. Not the world's worst race for him. He started twice, 2 very good races. I think he's just in speed figures, he's just below Grosvenor Square, which is not half bad at all. He's a horse you want to keep an eye on going into the Derby, I think. I'm going to take him here, but when we get closer to the Derby, keep an eye on him. But to recap my selection for the 340, now the 5th race from Chester, it's the Group 3 Chester Vase. Going to take the 4-horse Grosvenor Square. Give kudos to the 5-horse Hinlaw. 452 Tricast Trifecta. 4-5 in the multi-race. So, good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.